Wow. Wasn't expected to do this one. So, if I'm in the black and white setting, it must be serious. Rico Barrino, I like that song. He did his take on the Jermaine Jackson song. It's serious. I like that song. You might actually have a hit this time. I wasn't trying to be funny. You know what I mean. Anyway, let's talk about fraternities. Where did that come from? Right off the bat, let's talk about fraternities and sororities, because I know a lot of people who are starting to watch me now, and they see me in my Zeta shirt, and I always get that, like, well, I used to get that. That was one of the first things that my husband said to me when he first met me. When we were just, it was a weird day how we met him at a grocery store. Anyway, we saw each other in the store. We were just passing each other. It's like the zing thing, but you don't even know what it is because there was so much shit else around it. That would be a whole book, maybe in the future. I don't know. Bottom line is, though, met in the store, going outside, not on purpose, but together. And so, as guys do, see a nice looking girl, you start to hit on her, and then he sees the Zeta sticker on my car. You can't be a Zeta. Right off the bat, I get defensive. I've always gotten defensive about when somebody says, you can't, why? Why can't I be a Zeta? Why can't I be a Zeta? Their mentality, especially when I was going to school, their mentality of Zetas, where all Zetas did was be in the books and in the Bible. Technically, that's sort of true, but that ain't all true. If you know, I mean. So you saying that all Zetas are boring? No, maybe all Zetas just don't put their shit out in the street. Maybe all Zetas don't put, their bedroom escapades for all to see. Maybe all Zetas, not all of them do. Trust me, I got, well. And it doesn't matter about, and see, I'll get to that point too, where it doesn't matter about colors. But the thing about it is that character of finer womanhood, I mean, most of us, we really try to, even in being funny or whatever, we really kind of take that serious. Finer womanhood. What does finer womanhood mean to you? So right after that should be a clue that if I was going to pick a sorority, it would be, must be the blue. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. And then you got the kittens too. Synchronicities. And then the dove. I mean, you know what? It was just like synchronicity after synchronicity after synchronicity. And then the first brother and sister Greek organization, the first legally bonded brother and sister Greek organization. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, synchronicities. Like, I keep telling you, life is math. Math is your path. Your path is your math. If you figure that shit out, it all starts to make sense to you. Anyway, fraternities and sororities. Here's what happens. We become, especially with HBCUs, and this is all of them. I mean, I think it's that energy, because it's that competitiveness energy of being the best, step shows and all that, and being the best. But sometimes we get to the point where we become the best in our separation, that we forget that, we chose the color, but just because we chose the color, that doesn't make us our color. My best friends, were online, and people thought I was online, but I was like, no, because, she was a Delta. And really, some of the Deltas have been more of a sister to me than some of my Zetas. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't get caught up in colors, because colors will fuck you up. You need to be caught up in the character and the actual actions of those people, of the people that you're dealing with. And let's be real, when it comes to fraternity and sorority, the oldest game in the world, even before the police, you had this first. Where do you think the police come from? I mean, you go from being in peace, and then you're like, okay, we're going to have to set some boundaries because people are not acting crazy. What do? We protect. You find you an army, a militia to help protect you. That's like, law. Then comes the servers, who's supposed to protect too, and then they get lost along the way because their fraternal thing comes something else based on need, greed, or something, a ugly seed. But I'm just saying, When it comes to a bond, there's a boundary you don't want to cross. I don't even know why I'm saying that. Because I'm here representing the military brats and my military family. And y'all can say, you can call, it's funny how people talk so much shit about the military, yet you thrive because of the military. What the fuck is that about? You are so jealous and you hate the military and we need to, and you don't understand what these men and women have gone through or their families. You don't have a clue. Civilians, I'm telling you, you don't have a clue. And then you want to keep pushing that button and you don't know what we could do. You should have known when I started taking gun classes that shit had changed. And I realized that most people now have become deranged, and I'm going to have to be more Alice in Resident Evil instead of Alice in Wonderland. But I'm imagineering that Alice in Wonderland thing. Please believe that, because I'm putting that energy out there. I want a nice, happy world, and I believe I can get it. But just in case, I'm ready for it, so they can get it too if they come at me the wrong way. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm a 5th Cat military brat. Honey, we are born this way. We will fuck you up, okay? Go down, not without a fight. You know what I'm saying? Holler. Right? If you are in this moment right now in your life, holler present. Present. I am present in my moment, and that's your present. Military brats, for all that you have been through, you are here now. You are present in your moment. Take a minute to feel that and hug that and nurture that. Nourish that. You are here. You are breathing. And you know what you know. And deep down inside, you know you can handle anything by yourself. You were raised a soldier. Maybe different than the soldiers who taught you, but a soldier nonetheless, in everything that you would need to be and need to do. Now apply it. Embrace that energy. Remember, you are loved. And none of these hoes can do you. That's why they jealous. Because they do. They hate us because they're aliens. Anyway. Shout out to the first fraternity and sorority. I chose wisely. I always do. Hashtag in real life. Hashtag the your drama show is real reality. You can't make this shit up. I just flow. Flow on. Flow. Oh, it's float on. Well, I'm flowing. Flow on. Flow on. You change the words of everything. Why come I can't? See, it's always different when I do it. Hypocrite.